God's love is not hidden behind walls or reserved for the worthy. It is unveiled every moment you pause long enough to see it. His grace is written into the smallest details of your life. The gentle sunrise, the breath you did not have to ask for, the forgiveness offered even before you knew you needed it. Divine love does not demand perfection. It delights in presence. It does not measure by human standards. It flows endlessly from a heart that knows no limit. Every scar you carry, every broken piece of your story, every silent prayer is known and covered by His grace. You are not tolerated by God. You are cherished. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. Divine love was never meant to be earned. It is a gift, freely given, fully available, always present. Today, you are invited to live fully inside that gift, to breathe in its beauty and rest in its truth. Divine love is not something you find by striving harder or reaching higher. It is something you receive by opening your heart. God's grace meets you exactly where you are, not where you think you should be. It embraces you in your imperfections, surrounds you in your fears, and lifts you in your weakest moments. His love is not fragile. It does not waver when your faith feels small. It holds you steady when the world around you shakes. Every moment you choose to trust His heart, even when you don't understand His ways, you are stepping deeper into the life He designed for you. His love is not a distant hope. It is a present reality, closer than your next breath. Grace does not ask you to perform. It invites you to belong. Divine love does not wait for you to be worthy. It covers you with worth you could never earn. There is a freedom that comes when you stop trying to earn what has already been given. God's grace is a river that flows towards you, not because of your goodness, but because of His. You were never asked to climb your way up to Him. He came down to you. In the life of Jesus, divine love wore a human face, stretched out arms, and spoke words of healing and hope. That same love reaches you now. It sees every hidden wound, every quiet fear, and still chooses you without hesitation. You are not loved for what you can offer. You are loved because you are His. Rest in that truth. Let it quiet the voices that tell you you are not enough. Let it wash over the parts of you that still strive and perform. You were never meant to earn grace. You were meant to live from it. If you feel God's whisper today, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to hear more. God's grace is not fragile, and His love is not conditional. It does not depend on how well you perform or how perfectly you pray. It is a covenant written in the blood of Christ, a promise sealed by a heart that cannot be shaken. Divine love holds you when you are too tired to hold yourself. It lifts you when you have no strength left to rise. It whispers truth into the places where shame tries to settle. You are not a project for God to fix. You are a beloved child He delights to heal. His love restores not only what was broken, but also the parts of you that you thought were beyond hope. Every crack in your heart becomes a place where His light shines brighter. His grace is not a reward at the finish line. It is the strength for every step along the journey. Receive it fully, trust it completely. Divine love transforms the way you see everything, your past, your present, and your future. No longer defined by failure or fear, you are anchored by the unchanging truth that you belong to God. His grace rewrites the story you thought was too broken, too lost, too far gone. It breathes new life into dreams you abandoned and hope into corners of your heart you thought were closed forever. In His love, you find the courage to be vulnerable, to be honest, to be fully alive. You are no longer striving to earn approval. You are living in the certainty that you are already approved by the one who matters most. Each step you take covered in His grace becomes lighter, freer, fuller. You are not chasing love. You are walking in it. Let divine love become the foundation of your life, the lens through which you see yourself, others, and every new beginning. There is no end to the depth of God's love, no boundary to His grace. You can return to it 1,000 times, and it will still be enough. You can come weary, wounded, doubting, and still be welcomed with open arms. Divine love does not grow tired of you. It does not waver with your emotions or change with your circumstances. It remains constant and fierce, a safe place for your soul. Today, you are invited not just to believe in His love, but to live inside it, to let it be the air you breathe, the strength you lean on, the truth you cling to. You were made for this kind of love, steady, healing, endless. As you move through your day, remember that grace is not a destination you reach, but a home you never leave. What is one way you have experienced God's grace recently? Share it in the comments below.